I can't believe it. We're at this video, the final review that I'm going to do in Jurassic Fight Club, for now at least, because the Armageddon, I'm not going to review it because even though it's also quite inaccurate, I don't feel like it's worth talking in this channel, so yeah. Of course, starting with Montosaurus because it appeared first. The large, slow-moving Montosaurus, which can actually run quite fast, measured up to 43 feet long, stood 13 feet tall at the hips, and weighed more than 4 tons. A 2022 study suggested that it's around 11 to 12 meters in length and 5.6 metric tons in average, a synthetic body mass, with the largest individuals measuring more than 6 metric tons, even from 6.6 to 7 metric tons. And also, there was another estimate that was kind of outdated, but still plausible. It is something that made Montosaurus nectans said Montosaurus nectans reached nearly 15 meters in length and weighed 10 metric tons. But such large individuals were likely very rare. It walked on 2 legs, but could also drop down to all 4s. It only ran on 2 legs. When it's walking, it is on all 4s, which allowed it to graze on low-lying plants. It had big hind legs ending in mitten-like paws, smaller and shorter with hoofed feet, and a 23-foot-long pointy tail. Like all hadrosaur dinosaurs, its most distinctive physical feature was its flat, duck-like beak. Edmontosaurus had the longest and broadest snout of all the hadrosaurids. Here's where it gets juicy. Edmontosaurus annectens was large but mostly defenseless, with no body armor to protect it from attack. Which is just wrong. Most prey are capable of self-defense, including Edmontosaurus. It has very powerful hind legs used to kick. It has a very powerful tail, which could be used to swipe some fools. It can also just use its massive weight to crush any predator in its way. And not to mention that it could also bite on predators. Its size was its only defense. It was much larger than some of its predators, such as the raptor dinosaur Dromaeosaurus. Okay, so there's no way in hell that even a group of mid-sized dromaeosaurs would dare to rival a Montosaurus. That's like a pack of foxes trying to take down an angry moose, just asking to get themselves killed. Ability, strength, use their front feet to crush their enemies to a wall, and their powerful tail is able to whip far distance to kill in a single hit. It just uses its hind feet to kick the enemy. Speed, since it was heavier than Tyrannosaurus, it could probably run about 25 miles per hour. It could probably run about 28. Since it was strong enough to help to smell their predators. Endurance and stamina, even though it didn't have any armor, can fight for an entire day by taking many damage from the raptors before getting exhausted. Which, why would a group of raptors want to deal with an Montosaurus anyway? Weapons: feet, tail, head, and body size. Why'd you say it's mostly defenseless then? Edmontosaurus was one of the most successful, as evidenced by a number of fossils that have been found. It uses powerful jaws to chew and eat plants. It could also be used to bite predators, but mostly chew and eat plants. Its predators include raptors and Tyrannosaurus. Raptors are not the Edmontosaurus predators. One of the reasons hadrosaur dinosaurs may have been so successful was that their jaws were filled with a huge number of extremely effective teeth, which allowed them to get more energy out of food faster. Like all dinosaurs, whenever a tooth wore away or broke off, it was replaced by new ones, so they had hundreds of teeth in their mouth at all times. Anyways, moving on to Dromaeosaurus, which looks very, very off. Like, it should be way more feathery than this. I guess JFC creators put quills and whatnot on Dromaeosaurus and say, haha, it's accurate. Now, this is accurate, but then it's still not accurate enough because this is still very scaly. And also, judging by how T-Rex was in the episode, the Dromaeosaurus already went extinct by the time the T-Rex came in. I assume this takes place on Hell Creek, so... But there's a Dromaeosaur called Acroraptor, which existed there, so Dromaeosaurus can be referred to as the Acroraptor. This vicious dinosaur lends its name to the Dromaeosaurus. One distinctive group of so-called raptor dinosaurs. It was far smaller than most carnivorous predators in habitats. It was 2 to 3 feet tall, measures up to 2 meters long, and weighed less than 100 pounds. Well, despite being quite heavily built compared to other Dromaeosaurus is still 2 meters in length and 35 pounds in mass. Dromaeosaurus had a single large sickle-like retractable claw on the end of its second toe and more claws on its front limbs. Because of its assumed close relationship to modern-day birds, Dromaeosaurus may have been a social dinosaur. No. Dromaeosaurus, whose name means swift-running lizard, was in fact quick-moving and agile, with a large brain and quick reflexes. Given that Deinonychus ran at around 20 miles per hour, Dromaeosaurus would have probably been a bit quicker. It uses a long, stiff tail to change direction quickly and would go after the softer, vulnerable parts of its prey with its claws and sharp teeth, hoping to inflict a fatal wound. Dromaeosaurus likely just bit rather than sharp claws and everything, and disemboweling theory is no one cares anymore. Dromaeosaurus offset its biggest weakness, its small size and fragility, by hunting in packs, Jurassic Park stuff, which allowed it to attack much, much larger prey. They're just asking to get themselves killed. Dromaeosaurus was sometimes forced to compete for its prey, which likely included large, slow-moving herbivores such as Montosaurus with gigantic carnivore Tyrannosaurus rex. Why? Unlike the Jurassic Fight Club version, Dromaeosaurus was covered in feathers. Okay, as with all theropods in the show, Dromaeosaurus is incorrectly depicted with its hands facing downwards pronation. Yeah, in real life, no theropod could do this unless their wrists are broken. Why does JFC love to make dinosaurs commit self-harm and mutilation every 2 seconds? The name raptor dinosaur came into common use after its prominent mention in the enormously popular Michael Crichton book, Jurassic Park. In fact, scientists dismiss the term raptor as a misnomer. There is already a group of birds called the raptors, which includes eagles and other birds of prey. The technical term for the group is Deinonychosaurs, of which the Dromaeosaurs is one group. I don't know about that. All Dromaeosaurs can run from 40 to 50 miles per hour. Given Deinonychus 20 miles per hour, Utahraptor would have been slower. Dromaeosaurus and Velociraptor would have been marginally quicker. Rock music once again, so I'm going to have to do all this commentary by myself. Anyway, the Montosaurus is walking in the forest, okay? And then there's some raptors, Dromaeosaurs, whatever, Occoraptor, yes. A pack of Occoraptor comes in and, walking wonkily, looking for prey to fall into whatever trap that is. The Montosaurus comes in, is in that trap, and the Occoraptor begin to attack the Edmontosaurus so they just continuously scratch the Edmontosaurus. Good thing about JFC is the Edmontosaurus at least actually fought back, and like the Tarbosaurus, the mightiest ever, Centaurosaurus. Still, though, this siege is absolutely ridiculous. Occoraptor just taking down Edmontosaurus. Okay, the Edmontosaurus is fighting back. The Occoraptor is attacking the Edmontosaurus' weak point. How are they not dead yet from this immense force? Edmontosaurus, why are you not running away now? One Occoraptor gets crushed. That's great. There are still more Occoraptor coming in. Occoraptor try and attack again. As you can see, they continuously scratch and disembowel, scratch and disembowel and disembowel. Oh, the Edmontosaurus used its bits one Occoraptor and then just threw it away. Edmontosaurus ran away. Then the Occoraptor's attempt to chase after the Edmontosaurus. Edmontosaurus is Is it exhausted now? No, it's not exhausted. It's in a dead end, trapped in a dead end. The Aqua Raptors, they continuously attack the Edmontosaurus when they should be going out right now. When they should be, oh, they're just going after the Edmontosaurus' throat. Oh, so the Edmontosaurus is going to bleed out, right? The Aqua Raptor comes in. The Aqua Raptor coming in. Aqua Raptor take down the Edmontosaurus, which is just why. Okay, Edmontosaurus slumps into the floor and it's dead. The Aqua Raptor now begin to feast on the Edmontosaurus. One T-Rex comes in, and the Aqua Raptor, they want the T-Rex to back off, but the T-Rex roars at the top of its lungs. The Aqua Raptor then leave, and the T-Rex just goes in, and then Edmontosaurus just deletes its tail off. Yeah, deletes its tail off, and yeah, it crushed its tail. And there we go, rips its tail off, and then goes away. The end. A more likely scenario would be the Edmontosaurus carcass, his tail just simply breaking off, and that's it. The Edmontosaurus suffered a bone fracture before it died, and then flood or something, the tail came off. So yeah, that's pretty much it. JFC, it's over. Whew. That took so long. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you all next time.